Alright, good morning, Mishpah. So we are on day 76, Psalm 76. And this weather stinks. Went from having just last week, see what's today, Tuesday? So a week ago today we were we'd be getting up, packing, calling it a day, or finishing out Sukkot after our last day of Sukkot. And man, all through Sukkot we have beautiful weather, praise Yah. As soon as Sukkot ends, it starts getting all wet and cold. I just praise Yah, He gave us beautiful weather before this kicked in. Anybody who had to do Sukkot in this weather, I feel sorry for them, because I've been there, it's miserable. Alright, so good morning everybody. Alright, so Psalm 76. In Judah, Yah is known. His name is great in Yisrael, and Salem also is his tabernacle, and his dwelling place in Zion. There he broke the arrows of the bow, and the shield and sword of battle. You are more glorious and excellent than the mountains of prey. The stout-hearted were plundered, they have sunk into their sleep, and none of the mighty men have found the use of their hands. At your rebuke, O Elohim of Yaakov, both the chariot and horse were cast into deep sleep. You yourself are to be feared, and who may stand in your presence when once you are angry? You caused judgment to be heard from heaven. The earth feared and was still. When Yah rose to judgment to deliver all the oppressed of the earth, surely the wrath of man shall praise you with the remainder. Okay, make sure I read that right. Surely the wrath of man shall praise you. With the remainder of wrath you shall gird yourself. Make vows to Yehovah your Elohim and pay. Let all who are around him bring presents to him who ought to be feared. He shall cut off the spirit of princes. He is awesome to the kings of the earth. I think it's the first time I've come across the word awesome in the scriptures that I can remember anyways. So just more of the majesty of Yah and his judgment. You know, I think it's David does a good job of really these last few chapters, the way that he breaks down, the way that he gives understanding of the judgment of Yah and what it means and everything it pertains to. And, you know, just all the more reason for us to stay focused on the fact that Yah's in control and Yah has us covered. He's the one that brings judgment to the wicked and blesses the righteous. And instead of, you know, I see so many get caught up in worrying about the wicked when we need to be more concerned with making sure that we're walking righteously before Him, to make sure that we are doing what is pleasing in His sight, amen? Doing the things that need to be done so that when He looks upon us, He's going to say, yes, welcome, my good and faithful servant. I don't want to, if we get our minds too caught up on seeking, and it's pretty sad. I've seen a lot of believers They want to focus more on seeing Yah's judgment on them instead of focused on making sure that their own judgment is going to be good. Does that make sense? So, as you go about the day today, Mishpachah, ponder on that. You know, think about, where is your focus? Are you worried about what the unrighteous are doing? Are you worried about what those who talk against you or the wicked of the world or anything else? Are you worried about that going on all the time? Or are you focused on making sure that you're not going to be in that same judgment? Make sure that your judgment is in righteousness. That Yah will judge you for your righteousness and not for your unrighteousness. So, have an awesome and blessed day. May you be filled with the Ruach HaKodesh. May you be filled and be in the presence and at the feet of our Father. And may your heart be just filled with joy, as it should be. Amen. So I love y'all. Most of all, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.